As part of the City of Nanaimo's 2025 Temporary Public Arts Program, artist Kiranjot Kaur brings a vibrant new installation to the Oliver Woods Community Center. Her work invites the community to engage with themes of connection, identity, and shared space through contemporary public art.
So it's called Histogram Histories. And so a histogram is like a graph that kind of represents a count of something. And you can count anything and put it in any sort of category. So what I've done is I've looked at seven different metrics that describe Nanaimo. So it could be demographic information, environmental information, or cultural information. And I've represented those by those 7 metrics that are displayed through different decades of Nanaimo's history.
So we're going to try to get it up first and see how awkward it is.
Physically what it will be are cylinders made out of fabric. And they're stuffed with polybatting, so they're quite lightweight. And they'll be hanging suspended from rods that represent each metric. So it'll give viewers a look of these 7 different metrics through time. I'm hoping to engage the public in thinking about kind of the history of Nanaimo and stories that we tell that are part of the community.
It's coming along.
I'm an engineer, I'm also a mom, I've got 3 kids, I'm an artist, and then I grew up in a family fabric store, so it's bringing all those worlds together, and that's kind of reflective of the theme of the artwork, is bringing these different narratives and different ways of looking at information together to see what kind of story we can tell. And then there's also one that was a public engagement piece called Arrival Patterns. And so we had a little box here at the Oliver Woods, and we asked people to write down their name and the decade that they either arrived or were born in Nanaimo. And so those ribbons are wrapped around one of the metrics as well. So viewers will be able to see from 1960s all the way to the current decade how people arrived or were born in Nanaimo. And so that's kind of like an entry point for them to really engage further with the data. So for me, it's like all those things coming together. It's truly an honor, and to have it in such a beautiful space. The city of Nanaimo have been so receptive, and people have been so excited to participate. So I'm excited to see how they engage with it when it's installed.
It's pretty exciting to see it done. See all the color being added to Oliver Woods, being able to share art with the community. Always a good day.
I find that public art is that type of art that is accessible to everybody. So it's, you're not thinking about art, you walk into a public space and you think about how it's placed there, how it makes you feel, and then also if there's an element of participation, it's a really good entry point to the arts. They see it and they think, oh, someone made that, and then they might think about how they can make that. So it really kind of contributes to like a cultural vibrancy. And arts is like that. It's like well known to be kind of like self-fulfilling, right? You put some investment in it and then it just grows and grows. It's really exciting.
Histogram Histories will be on display for the public to enjoy in the atrium of Oliver Woods Community Center for the next 5 years. Reporting for Rogers TV, I'm Todd Jones.